Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming back as always. I appreciate it. I really hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel as always on Deluxe. All right, let's do another Transform review. Yeah. All right, today I'm going to be doing a Throwback Thursday, and my boy Larkin's Lair. His stuff is in the description. Real quick, go sub to his channel, man. He's a really good dude. We was talking about Botcon stuff the other night, and I told him I had this fella, and I asked him if he wanted me to review it. He said sure. So we're going to do the 2004 OTFCC Megazarak. He is a recolor of the Armada Megatron. So it's like it was their Botcon or something like that in 2004. But before we get to that, as always, do me a big favor. Go hit me up with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go down and hit that sub button for me if you're new to the channel. Really appreciate that. Hit that little bell. It will notify new content. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or on Facebook. It's in the description. It's easy peasy. So lemon squeeze it. Alright, real quick, would you like to learn something new about this character? I know I would. So let's just take a look at something new about this character. Here we go.
So Megazarak is a Decepticon. He is in the 2003 Universe series, which is a cool series. It's mostly a bunch of repaints and everything, and I have a lot of them in that line and everything. It's a good line. But yeah, this is a 2004 OTFCC exclusive. So he also kept all the gimmicks except the lights and sounds. They took that out. He is Ultra Class. I think later on I said that he's a later class, but he is Ultra Class. So a little something about him is he's completely without mercy or fear, having an unrivaled thirst for destruction and chaos and intolerance of weakness. Megazarak is responsible for a near annihilation of Autobots in many time streams, and often including Optimus Prime. Ooh. No, he's so scary. He has amassed a small army of loyal followers and tore through Cybertron in a genocidal war in this Cybertron history and most other Cybertrons, in fact. The surface of the planet is littered with the remains of Autobot and Decepticons alike, but mostly Autobots. He has nearly destroyed the planet, leaving only his followers and a tiny handful of straggling Autobot-resistant fighters lurking deep within the planet. Ooh, he's scary. Sounds like a good character. I mean, he sounds like really powerful. I would love to get an updated version of this guy, or maybe his own, mold or something like that, or, all that stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. But that's a little something about Megazarak. I didn't know very much about him, so I hope you learned something. Yeah.
All right, we're back, and I hope you like that little information about this fella. I really know I did. So this is Megazarak, and this is Caliburn, his little mini con. If anybody knows Armada, this is a straight recolor of the Megatron from that line. So let's take a look at Caliburn real quick. He's got some paint on the windows, some silver. The guns go up and down. That's pretty neato. And it rolls just fine. And he's got tons of ports. I'll show you in a minute, but let's take a look at this fella, the Man of the Hour. Nicely done. Great paint. We got some silver, red. Red up here paint. Silver, more red and silver right there. Some silver right here, right here, right here. Some gunmetal right there. Little blue accents right there. You got the top of kind of light blue maybe, kind of a grayish white, and then right here also for the grate. Everything. Some silver right there. Nicely painted. It is, the Botcon exclusive, or OTFCC 2004. Nice silver right there. So very nicely painted. You got some red on his horns right there. So really nicely done. It does. The Armada one has electronics. I think they took this one out for this convention, but there's where the batteries would go. That's right there. You just unscrew that. It's got 4 wheels. It does roll just great. So if anybody knows Armada, whenever they attach their mini-cons, they always want to capture more mini-cons. They give them powers and different powers. So we'll go through some. They actually has a lot of features on this guy. It's pretty cool. So you put this right here, and you can go like that. It's supposed to stick. Yeah, it will stick. So that. They do fire. Pretty neato. There you go. So that's pretty cool. Take that off. That's neat. And then this also fires too. Now this goes all the way around for a 360, and then this goes up like 3 or 4 clicks for a lot of ratchets, and it will fire too. It's a spring-loaded action thing, so you just got to push it in like that, and it'll fire out of the turret and everything. So that's pretty cool. Got to find the sweet spot and put it in there. So one of them is this little launching pad. You can put a Minicon right there. There's a port right here, on this side, and right here, and right here. So this one, like if you have a flying one, like a plane, I guess it can launch off of that. That's pretty cool. Or you could, you know, launch it and on the wrong way and woo, like that. And I don't know. But that's another one of the features. Another feature is this. I like this, pretty cool. You flip this down. You flip out this little pad. And then this little thing, claw comes out, and it grabs a Minicon, and it can drag it in there. Now, a Minicon won't fit in there. It's too small, but pretty cool concept. So you just put that up. Nicely painted, nice silver and everything. Turn it around. There's another feature. So this you pull this out, and you open up these kind of teeth things. And then you could trap them in there. Now that looks like a grinding kind of thing, like grinding metal and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So that is neato. Close it up, move it in like that. And then you got this little feature. And there's some gold paint in there. And it gives you 3 new Minicon ports. So you can add on Minicons if you want to, 3 more. And make them more powerful and everything. So you just close it up like that, that, and that's cool. And then these little pinchers right here they're spring loaded, so they will pinch. So yeah, about 4 or 4 or 5 little things to make it interesting. Pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, there is the there is the alt mode of Megazarak and Caliburn. Yay. All right, there he is with his mold mates. There is Armada Megatron, and this is Galvatron from Armada Galvatron. So they got their Minicons also. So neato petito. All right, quick scale reference. He is a leader class considered back then. So there's a chug for you right there, and there's another classics chug for you. And we'll throw in, there's a legend class just to show how big he is. Scale. Crapagonix, a bottle of water, and some crappy toilet paper. Scale. All right, let's transform this fella. It's not real hard, be real simple, but let's transform Caliburn real quick. So basically all you do is, these little Minicon, you just flip his legs down, move these guns up, and bam, he is transformed. Real quick, just look at him. Nice silver glasses for a visor or whatever. He's got some gold paint right up here on his chest and on his crotch area. As far as articulation, he just moves up and down like that, and the legs move back and forth like that. He does have a knee bend though. Kind of, if you move the guns out of the way, he does have a knee bend. So easy peasy. So all right, let's transform this fella. So basically what you do is take the legs, flip out the feet, and you flip out his heel spurs down right there. And then you're going to do a 180, like that, and then move it like down like this, and you open up the sides like that. You bring down his hand, close it up, do it to the other side also, close it up, little face reveal, and then you move this out of the way, take his turret, and bam, there you got Megazarak, or whatever you want to call him. there he is, transformed. All right, let's take a look at the sculpt and articulation for Megazarak. And here's his head sculpt, nicely done, silver paint, nice red eyes. He just mean bugging. He's just angry. Got some nice red paint. You already saw that in the alt mode. And then you got some nice silver here for the chest. Beautiful purple Decepticon symbols behind some of that right there. You got some nice silver for the abdomen. So as far as articulation, he can move these, pretty good distance. They can go out to like that. Nice ratchets. And then you can get a 90 degree, just about 90 degree for that. Nothing for the hands. Move around, this does move like that. So as far as the legs, can only go out to, you can't do the Van Damme, but they can't kick up or anything, and you can do this kind of thing. You know, Cotton Man Joe. That's about it. And his feet, you can do a toe tilt down if you want to do like that. Not a lot of articulation back in the day, so. But yeah, and there's the back of it. Yeah, he's got a big turret on the back of there, like that. So look on the back. So yeah, that is Megazarak for articulation and sculpt. All right, for some gimmicks, you know, in his bot mode, you can transform this guy into like kind of a gun. So you want to move that and then do it like this, so you can kind of arm him up like that. And the first time I've seen this, and probably the only one that has it, he has a shank. So you can, he's got a little knife. So if he goes to jail, he can, you know, like that. So first Transformer to have a shank. But yeah, that's one of the special features for that. And that's about it. And other than the shank, he does have this other feature. It's kind of weird, but we'll see if I can do it. So basically you just flip out this. You're going to lift up his chest. And then you're going to turn this around. And then push his chest down like that. And then you can, you know, move this out like that. And he has like there's a little thing right here. And it's supposed to catch it and make it go round and round like that. It's not doing that well, but it's supposed to spin and, you know, shoot off missiles and everything. So it's just like da, 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 da. So that's pretty cool, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. But you know, get it back to what it's supposed to be. All right, I just put it back to how it was supposed to be. Like, I like it. So, you know, you have a couple options. You have a shank and the spinny Rooney kind of thing if you want to do that in front of the chest. But anyway, so all right, that is the articulation and all that wonderful gimmick stuff for Megazarak. All right, there he is next to Armada Megatron and Armada Galvatron. I forgot to mention his head does swivel as far as articulation. That's it. Forgot to point that out. I apologize. But there he is next to his mold mates. Real quick, there's a Voyager and a Deluxe and a Legends class in the Hasbro line for scale. He is a big fella. Crapagonix, a bottle of water, some crappy toilet paper, and squeaks. Scale. Duh. So let's talk about 2004 OTFCC Megazarak, also with Caliburn, his little mini con. So overall, he's pretty cool. He's really fun. I mean, he's got a lot of playability with all the gimmicks and everything, especially in tank mode. That's awesome. Armada, you know, was known for the gimmicks for the mini cons and everything, and I thought it was a pretty good line. It has some decent ones, but they are bricks. You know, not very good on the articulation. This thing is really painted well. It has a lot of paint, and it was a, you know, a con exclusive, so you would expect it to be a little more painted better. So yeah, but I like it overall. It's really fun, you know, and I just like doing these little throwback Thursdays, and they're pretty fun to go back and, you know, see how far we've come along and everything, because you can look at this from like 2004. Armada came around 2002, I think, 2001, around that time. But we've come a long way as far as articulation and paint and all that stuff and everything. But anyways, I had a fun time. I hope Larkin liked this and everything, and I hope y'all liked it. So I guess I can get on the floor. Gonna do some floor time. Why don't you join me? Be my neighbor. All right, all right, all right. So, and like I was saying in my, you know, overall thoughts and everything, do y'all ever go and, you know, get some stuff down that y'all haven't played with in a long time and just, you know, look at stuff and see how far we've come along as far as Transformers and everything? I do. I like to. I have a lot of Transformers. So I neglect a lot of them, you know, like they have personalities and everything. But once in a while, I like to go up and grab one that I haven't played with in a while and just, you know, mess around with it. I mean, he has a Decepticon symbol right there on the red thing too. I know it's a little bright and everything, but right where the slide the mask and everything, he has a little silver Decepticon symbol. That's pretty cool. Just now noticed that. But yeah, it's lots of fun and lots of gimmicks, tons of gimmicks. I love it. Well, that what our motto was a gimmick kind of line. Everything. What's up, fellas? Hey, man? You're an oldie but goodie. Where you been? Man, I've been up on the shelf. Just, you know, minding my business. Nobody bothering me.
Nobody plays with me. Doom, doom, doom. Well, it's all right. Sometimes he plays rough. You don't want to mess around. Yeah, look at me, Pooper Scooper over here, mistreating me all the time. Deluxe is. He's a butthole. Yeah, that's all right. All right. Well, didn't have much to go off on that. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, that was my review over the OTFCC 2004 Megazarak with Caliburn. Pretty cool. Hope you liked it. Go hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go down and hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. I really appreciate that. Hit me up with some comments. Tell me what you thought of the review. I think this guy used to be really hard to get. You know, I think he's costing over $100 at least. So, you know, if you want to try to get this guy, good luck. I hope you find him. He's pretty cool if you like this kind of line. And Larkin, big shout out to you. Like I said, go down there, hit it, go sub to all this stuff, man. He's a really good dude. And I hope you like the review. So I guess I'll see you on the next Throwback Thursday. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail Hasbro, and good night, folks. Man, just a beautiful paint job on a Botcon.